All rise. The 14th District Court for County of Washington, State of Michigan, is now back in session. Now, Judge J. Cedric Simpson presiding.
You may be seated. Court does call the case of Town Center Place versus Carolyn Lee.
Good afternoon, Judge. Mark Wasbury for Town Center.
Name?
Carolyn Lee.
And I have before me a consent order of conditional dismissal.
Yes.
Case.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
Ms. Lee, you read this over?
Yes, I did.
Do you have any questions or concerns about this?
No.
Right from the start, the judge is checking whether the tenant fully understands a conditional dismissal quick legal note that basically means the case gets dropped if she follows the conditions miss one condition. Case comes back like a sequel no one asked for. Let's see if she's confident, just saying yes to end the stress.
Pardon?
No.
No?
I'm good.
Pardon?
I'm good.
You are?
I mean, we discussed this, so I'm good. I feel much better.
Okay, he represents the plaintiff. He's a good guy.
I know.
Okay, but
Where's she at? I thought she was coming today. The lawyer that was here last time.
Everybody misses Jackie, Judge.
No, I thought she was. I didn't get her name or telephone number. I missed that. So
which one you like better? No, don't answer. Don't answer that. Okay. So, I mean, part of the issue, so you're going to have your son as your payee?
yeah, we have to go to the bank and sign some papers, right?
Okay, so he's willing to make sure that this happens for you.
Yeah.
Classic courtroom moment. The judge trying to get a straight answer, and the tenant protecting her son like every mother on earth, but legally, if someone is agreeing to be a financial guarantor, the judge needs clarity, no, maybe, no kinda, no side-eye solid confirmation only.
And everything, and that you don't end up in...
I had asked him one time before. He was like, but
He told you no before?
no, he didn't say no. He was just like, he looked at me like, yeah, right. But
So he said no to us?
no, he didn't say no. But if I give him $100,
You're just a mom still trying to protect your son.
51
Let's see, if
years
he
old.
said no to you, Miss Lee, bring him here to me.
Okay.
Okay, so that's gonna happen, and then you're gonna make sure that your rent gets paid for the next 6 months.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Audience, here's a key legal detail. Whenever someone signs consent order without a lawyer, courts give them a window to change their mind, usually 3 business days. Why? Because judges don't want someone later saying, I didn't understand, smart, safeguard, and honestly, more courts should do it.
Fantastic. Then I will sign this. Ms. Lee, I do have to inform you, since you are unrepresented by counsel and have entered into this consent order of conditional dismissal, you have 3 business days to think about it. If you believe that there's some legal reason, some right you didn't assert, or some other confusion on your part, you'd have to file a motion with the court within that time frame. Doesn't mean I'd set it aside, but you have that time to think about it. Okay?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Are you happier today than the last time I saw you?
Very,
Huh?
very.
And you're much happier than the first time I saw you, right?
No, I'm happy now.
Because you...
I'm happy now. I don't want to be here no more. I'm telling you.
She was just yelling at me. I didn't do nothing. It was...
I didn't yell at you.
Well, okay, it wasn't... Yeah, well, it was a mom kind of yell. Yes, it was. Okay, you know what I'm talking about.
I know.
All right, Miss Lee, you have a very blessed weekend.
Thank you. You have a nice holiday, everybody. Bye.
Thank you.
Everybody.
Town Center Place versus Secret Melvin.
Okay, please, the court, Mark Wasbury for plaintiff.
Melvin? Oh, there she is. Was she the one that needed the hearing? No.
No.
Did you need the hearing assistant equipment? I think we had that the last time for you, right?
Yeah,
Is that it?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I was supposed to bring
Hold on. I know you got something you want to tell me. What's your name?
Secret Melvin
All right, very good. Okay. And where are we on this case? I'm afraid to ask.
and you.
Judge,
I had to bring,
And here comes emotional turn for deaths. In 1 month, mice infestations leaves violations accusations. This is where landlord-tenant cases become less about contracts and more about human beings under pressure. Watch how the judge shifts tone. This isn't just a dispute. It's someone overwhelmed by life.
Hold,
Ms. Melvin explained where we're at.
Okay,
no,
go ahead, Ms. Melvin.
last time he asked me, and Jill asked for my health condition. And I was bringing this to you today. This was, my date was for today.
That's regarding your health?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I don't recall specifically that.
Well, there, and then this is for 2 days ago. Let me explain. The month of August, I had 4 people that died. My daughter-in-law and my son's mother-in-law, plus 2 people in our building where I live, which is horrible. Needless to say, my nerves are shot. Plus, I've been getting violations from the office for mice. I've been dealing with 4 weeks now with mice in my apartment. Plus, the other one is when supposedly I attacked tenant in our building. When the notice from the office says they want to get a police report from City Hall, I went down to City Hall and they have no police report because they don't do that. So I went to the police department and got the police order, which is right here. She just said she has ordered the police report from City Hall.
Who has ordered?
See,
Okay,
and this is the police report.
yeah, let me see. Okay. All right, see that.
Okay. I want her to stop writing me up with violation, lease violation, lease. The first one she did, the pesticides control comes on Fridays. So supposedly he reported that I have roaches in my apartment. So I'll go down to the office and ask her. She says, well, it's in your file. I said, well, let me see my file. She wouldn't let me see my file. So she called 911 and she called the police. And the officers came and Officer Brady said, okay, Siggy, what you do this time? I'm 83 years old and I can't take any more of this.
All right, hold on one moment. Let me hear from the other side. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
We're here for a termination of tenancy due to items on a ballot. I think she mentioned the infestation problem. She has mice. She's growing vegetables on her balcony. And we've warned her in April and May, please remove these items. You're allowed to have 5 potted plants. Her balcony's full. I have photos and it's gotten worse as the summer goes on. So it hasn't gotten better. She didn't clean off the balcony. She does have mice and
I thought the mice issue wasn't before me.
that is a separate termination of tenancy letter that I sent to her. But we think some of it could be attracting the mice with all the items on her balcony. So she's got things hanging from her balcony. She's got multiple plants. You're not allowed
The
to.
one that I saw was just plants. I didn't recall seeing anything that was hanging.
Oh,
All right, Judge. Well, if I could give your officer, the sheriff, the deputy, a picture, current picture.
I was in my other bag.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
There you go. Just,
I can't hear.
No, you're okay. You just need to
can you
make
hear?
sure you hold on to that.
Can you hear now?
Okay.
Okay.
Give her the photo too. This was taken on Monday.
Okay. The specific lease provision that we referred to.
It's the resident handbook, Judge. There's a specific provision in the resident handbook, which is incorporated in the lease. Indicates you're allowed to have 5 potted plants, and they're not allowed to,
Use a clicker for the TV in the community room. Right. The balcony is part of my apartment that I pay rent for. I've been living there since 2006. And I had flowers there. Plus, I started the gardens in the backyard for my neighbors with Growing Hope. So that's been my sidekick and my pleasures for that. And putting 5 plants. Well, if you put your house plant on the balcony for the summer, you ain't got room for
Ma'am,
nothing else.
Hold on one moment. I'm trying to get the,
Okay.
you have the resident hand
I do. I've opened it to the page, about the center of the page.
about center. What did you want to tell me?
This is Growing Hope. When I had started it on the balcony, they had permission from management to put in gardens. And here's a letter from Anna Christina from 2016 that they're going to put in the gardens. Here's from 2020 program highlights. That's me on the picture with Growing Hope. And this is a pamphlet from Growing Hope that takes care of us and we take care of them, and is connected with a farmer's market since 2006.
This is the moment every viewer debates. Is she violating the rules, or is management nitpicking seniors to death? 5 plants allowed. She has more, but emotionally, these plants clearly mean everything to her engagement. Question: do you think the rules are reasonable, or are they too strict for senior living? Drop your take in the comments.
So with her coming up, I'll forget all that stuff. Then why, if we have a balcony in every apartment?
Okay.
So I didn't do any violation in that, because the balcony was there before I moved in. And it's my privilege to move in and put things in there what I like.
Well, except that you gotta certainly follow the guidelines, and I'm.
Oh, just a second, sir. Forest City was, in 1974, owned the building or managed the building. Then, just before COVID, Rose Management took over. Then about Boston, Massachusetts came in and is doing all this fine stuff for us old seniors. I have 170 seniors in the building, and they don't do anything for us. We can't even have the clicker to the TV in the community room. They took our drinking water fountain. It's the state of Michigan, it's a law that you have to have water, plus all the other stuff. The lobby door was open for 24 days because they didn't have somebody come and repair. So that was our security, and here we are talking about 3 plants,
Well,
4 plants,
that-
5 plants. Well, that's my life. Without food, I can't eat. And I do have some kind of
I
a pleasure in this life.
Well, I understand all of that, but a couple of things here, outside of the number of plants that are here, there are 2 that are,
I don't have any, that's from upstairs. There's actually 2 up here.
yeah, the 2,
Yeah.
see those 2?
Well, they have the loops so you can hang the baskets there.
What do you mean they have the loops?
They're right on top of where that stick is.
So,
But they've been there since
hold on.
206 and that, so I'm sorry.
So you're saying that there are rings up there to hang?
Yeah, there's a hole in this metal part that you can put the S-shaped metal part in and put right there.
Okay, but there's a hole there,
Yeah,
right? Except that may work, but the bylaws clearly indicate that you can't hang anything from the railing.
well, I never got a copy of that new bylaw and I didn't sign anything.
Have an acknowledgement from 2018, Judge. So
It's the same?
it is the one that the one that you reviewed
Yeah.
is the same house rules that she acknowledged receiving.
Yeah, but you weren't in charge then and she wasn't in charge then. That is was still under Forest City.
Actually, she acknowledged it in June of 22, Judge.
But that was not in all the new paperwork right there, because they printed out a book this segment of new house rules. Basically, you can't even breathe. That's how many rules they got. It was never okayed by the HUD, because I contacted HUD. But if we have balconies, we can put nothing on it. Well, what good is it?
Well, you can have some furniture out there. You're allowed to have 5 potted plants out there.
Yeah, but like I said, if I put my winter plant on the balcony for the summer, I don't have room for anything else. So I couldn't even put it on. But then my house plant have to go back in the house for the summer. And then people give me roses I got for my birthday, for Mother's Day, and the other day. And guess what? The rose bush is just starting to bloom. And this is almost September. So it's my pleasure and my enjoyment, and it's good for my health.
Ma'am, I get all of that, but there's, why I started with the hanging baskets is it's really clear you can't hang anything from the balconies.
Well, like I said, I didn't sign that one. Other people have bicycles.
Well, yeah, but like my mom said, if one jumps off the bridge, that doesn't mean you do. So listen, what I'm trying to tell you, if you're telling me that the acknowledgement that I saw in 2022, that acknowledgement of the handbook was not the handbook that you got.
When I moved in in 206, when they didn't have all these crazy rules. People have bicycles on the balcony. They got storage bags on there. They have the dogs doing their business on the balcony. Well, so why are they picking on me? I have all these violations from them. Yeah. Violation is harassing the resident in the courtyard. Then we have one, they took our shopping carts away. So when you come home with your groceries, you have to take them from the car to the apartment. So I used the garbage pail because I didn't have anything else was real. So she wrote me up as a violation because I used the garbage can. We never had nitpicking stuff like that in our building before. We had a happy home, especially when, and Magnolia was in charge. She did our cooking, serving. We had coffee and donuts. We had movies at night and all that stuff. No, we don't have that anymore. They took the clickers away, but somebody might want to steal it. But she has a TV in the hallway that she controls, and there's a sign says, do not steal this because you're on camera. What kind of management team is that? We are old people, 170 senior. Oh, what? We worked all our life to be retired, not be pushed around by people. Sorry about that.
Let me just ask a couple questions. Is there a social worker that works with the individuals there?
No,
Why not?
they won't pay for it.
Who won't pay for it?
Yeah, but I do have,
Hold it, ma'am. Who won't pay for it?
Ask for a resident,
Who won't pay for it?
the management company.
The management company won't pay for it. They want me to enforce their rules. And I have, if I take her number, 170 elderly people and no social worker to help them navigate things.
We try our best in the,
Hey, I didn't ask that.
I have
They
done,
won't hire professional folks to help these people manage. I've listened at the last hearing, and while it may not seem like much to many of us, I mean, you can't take away all of their economy. I mean, she's mentioned the clicker 8, 9 times, 5, 6 times today.
I have replaced it like 4 times.
what'd she say?
She said she replaced it 4 times.
We
Don't.
have a clicker in the office. If they need to change it, they can come and get it at any time.
Objection, right now, that box that connects the TV to the clicker is gone. And she's not in the office after 5 o'clock or on the weekend, so we can come to her and ask her to help out of the clicker. I got
Say
it.
that last part again to me.
Pardon me?
Say that last part you said.
She works from Monday to Friday, 5 o'clock. So over the weekend, there's nobody there that could give us the clicker.
Just stop. Is that true?
I work 9 to 5, or 8 to 5. So Monday through Friday.
Okay, right. So, right. But I guess the point of it all is the clicker or the remote is in the office. So after 5 o'clock, they wouldn't have access.
Correct.
On the weekends, they don't have access.
Correct.
So whatever the TV's on Friday at, say, 5:05, that's it till Monday, 8 o'clock.
I do.
Is that really?
Well, here's the problem, Judge. We just had it stolen. And we had to have it replaced. The box.
The box is furnished by Comcast.
You had to have the whole control set box replaced? Why?
Because someone stole it.
Well, I have 2 of my neighbors here. Maybe you should ask them about this system. Because this way you find out more than just
Well,
what I'm asking. If they stole that kind, how come they did?
Oh, ma'am, yeah, okay. I don't need to hear more about that. What? Any type of professional staff to help these folks navigate their day? That's a question.
I mean, not on payroll, no. Not at our building.
But according to federal law, there has to be a social worker in the building, according to Art.
That's accurate, Judge, but some do, some don't.
Well, we need 2 of them. Because we can't put up with this any longer. They even got the cupboards to the kitchen locked up so we can even take out a cup to drink water. We never lived like that before. It's just this Winfield company that moved in out Boston, Massachusetts, and that's it. And I've been contacting the Attorney General. I go to City Council once a month and ask them for help. They finally did the help when they put the City Council on Zoom. That's when the building department came and inspected our building, which has been inspected since before COVID. Now, this week, they came in and inspected each individual apartment. So I haven't seen the report yet on that. No, it's been very much neglected. You can talk to the mayor.
How, okay. I'll put it in a broad sense. So there is no one of a professional nature there, like a social worker, at all to help these folks. So when the circumstances that we spoke of regarding, well, let's just take you okay? Just,
No, it's just horrible.
okay, why don't you do this? Why don't you have a seat back there, okay? Just,
People and walkers and wheelchairs and accidents and that.
what I'm a little bit concerned about is that, and I'm just gonna tell you how I see it, that
Yeah.
there's nobody, so let's say these potted plants here that are on here, I don't think they would have all happened in one day. But as it's starting to go along, you notice a problem. They just get communicated to in writing and nobody talks to them about it.
But she's.
Judge, actually, a few years ago, we were in court for the same issue during the pandemic. And
Okay.
it resolved itself, but.
I get that, but what I guess I'm getting at is who just talks to these folks, not from a standpoint of, management to whatever, but just talk to them as human beings to try to have them understand what the problem is. I mean, go ahead, yes.
Adult Protective Services came in today?
Yes.
Adult Protective Services came in today and management explained to them what the issue is. I've spoken with Ms. Melvin on the phone and she said, oh yeah, I'll clean up the balconies. And she did not.
I never talked to him on the phone.
I'm pretty clear on that, but Judge, anyway, so management has tried to work with her. She's not always easy to agree with the things that are requested, which is to comply with the handbook. And that balcony's completely overgrown.
All right, Ms. Melvin, when winter comes or when we get cooler weather than what we're having now, what do you do with these pots?
Well, basically the pots stay for a while. When I had rose bushes, I would plant them in the front garden in front of the apartments. Because when I moved here, there, I bought the roses from my garden so that it looks nice and pretty for years. But this is management. Nobody wants to do anything for them. And then there's the question of $5,000. This company came and did a survey. They gave us $25 gift certificate. And at the end, the lady said, well, we have a price for you. We're giving the Residents Association $5,000 to do with as they want. We don't get the choice to decide what to do with the $5,000. She put it upon herself to make little credit cards and little things. Well, only less than 10 people attend. Our building needs food. Our elderlies don't cook, that includes me. We need that money invested in food and have it catered into our building. Oh, we need food. And here is Michigan Legal Services, I contact them.
Okay. Have you contacted legal services?
Yeah,
And what have they said?
well, this is eviction matter here.
We met legal services at our property with Miss Melvin present because they're entitled to a meeting after they get a termination letter. Legal services goes beyond that, is up to legal services.
Right. Ms. Melvin,
Yeah,
did they say they were going to represent you in this case?
in this case, it's Jill. She was here the last time they had a meeting. And
Okay, Ms. Bauer?
And then they contacted my social worker through my health department and that. So they're helping me with every step in this thing.
Okay, but did they say that they're helping you? Did they say they were going to represent you?
No, after this, no, because it's interfering with my health. So, well, that's why I came here today. Well, we got so much stuff.
Okay, don't pull all that stuff out,
Yeah,
because, all right, hold on one moment.
okay. Because this is,
Boy, this is going, it's going to get there, isn't it?
And now the judge hits the brakes. This case is way too complicated. Health issues, rule disputes, missing social support, conflicting accounts. When a judge says, I don't have the time to hear everything today, that's courtroom code for this needs a full trial. Dramatic, but definitely the right legal move.
Okay. So you've been talking with Joe Bauer,
no, Lou Haskell.
Lou Maskell?
Yeah.
Okay. And did Miss Maskell indicate that she was going to represent, that legal services was going to represent you?
Well, that's when I came here, and they're working on that, because that's why they gave me the note from the doctors I was supposed to bring.
Okay, all right.
Because nobody came when I had a fire, nobody came to fix the water leak from the office. I had to take care of that all myself. The fire was in the fan in the bathroom.
Okay,
Lucky that the alarm was outside my apartment door, so the fire department came. But it took them 2 months to come and replace it.
all right.
Yes, we need social workers. Because I'm sure the fire department came after it reported it.
Okay, I got it. So here's part of the issue. Part of the issue is I don't have the time to hear everything today and then to make a decision.
Okay,
Okay? So we're gonna set a date. That's why I called you. We're gonna set a date for everybody to come back and we'll have a trial on it. Okay?
okay,
All right. One of the things that I'm going to want to see, when there are changes in the handbook, how would I know that the handbook that I saw the acknowledgement 2022, how do I know that that's what she acknowledged
yeah.
in 2022? Because she's kind of indicating to me that's
There
it.
should be a copy in her file.
Copy of the actual handbook itself is in the file.
That doesn't mean I read it and I signed it. She wouldn't even let me see my file when I had roaches on the list. She called the police. Okay, I'm sorry, Dad.
It's okay. Maybe. I'm not saying that I'd be able to make that determination, but that's one of my issues is how do I know that that's the one she signed? Because she's indicating whether read or not
We have the file, Judge.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, I'm just saying, because she said that and I don't see anything there. All right, so. All right, Ms. Melvin?
Yeah.
I'm gonna set a trial date,
Okay,
okay? And so then you can come back, on that date, you need to bring whatever witnesses you have and other document, you brought some documentation today certainly, but you need to bring that documentation to court that day, okay?
okay.
All right? And then hopefully on that day, I'll be able to hear everything regarding the case and we can,
I contacted,
did you contacted for?
well, for help, general help. Even the prosecution attorney, the attorney general, Washington County, even, Debbie Dingle,
Yes,
you know.
okay,
All
right,
Ryan Hunter, Hope Clinic, you know, 170, and nobody comes and helps.
okay,
You know, especially after COVID, everything changed, but I can't just let my neighbors sit there dry. And, you know, and, somebody making up stuff.
okay.
So
So,
when I had the gardens, I could share my fruits and vegetables with my neighbors. I mean, right now the gardens don't grow, so I got 1 tomato and 2 cucumbers for the whole year. So Mother Nature is cutting us off too.
all right. Set a trial, non-jury trial on this matter for Tuesday, September 16th,
Okay,
2025 at 9 a.m.
all right, well,
Okay, because it's a Tuesday, when you come into the courthouse, I likely won't be in this courtroom, I'll be in courtroom A, so I'll be in the first courtroom.
that's fine.
Okay, so you don't walk all the way down and then have to walk all the way back.
I need the exercise.
Okay,
Thank you.
all right, thank you.
Oh. Okay. Thank you.